Good morning, Turtle Club. It is 8:30 a.m., which means it's time for some more Home for the Galaridays. This is not episode 10's buffet, so get that out of the title for there. We're not doing a buffet this morning because we do have to be in bed in about an hour and 10 there and 15 minutes. But we are back in Hammerlock. We were told, well, you're a smart cookie. You'll figure it out. Actually, we went to Motostoki. We should be over in Hammerlock. So let's go to Hammerlock. We are supposed to be finding our way to Sirchester, which is on the map. We'll show you where that is, guys, real quick. That's over here. So, you know, mental, intelligent genius that we are, means we got to hit up Route 7, and then Route 8, and then Sirchester, and whatever this is. It's still part of Route 8, it says. And again, we are playing not a full 100%, but we are trying to do 100% story, is what we're gaming for. So, first things first, out of the way, we're going to go and show off what we got going on here. This is from episode 10, and not 100%. Oh, this is episode 10. These eggs we were working on hatching, so we're going to get them out of the episode 10 box. We did have, of course, the Kirlia and a Gardevoir and a Ralts that we hatched. Unfortunately, it was female, but we were able to get some things going. Now, of course, we got this awesome Ditto for Masuda method, and it's got Pokerus, so we're keeping it in there. But this is everything that we kind of went on a tear into the Wild Zone. Now, the Wild Zone, of course, has the awesome candy haul that you can get. That's really what was going in the Wild Zone for, was all the candy. We did happen to hatch a level 7 female Ralts, and that's not going to do us any good either for what we were trying to do, which is get a male Ralts. Picked him up. He is a Galade, however you want to name it. And this is our trapping Pokemon. Now, this is just a little thing that we're building up on, where we have us a Steadfast, which is, the ability is not the important thing. The important thing is he knows False Swipe, and he knows Hypnosis, and he's got a move to kind of keep him alive, which is the Draining Kiss, and Psycho Cut, which will basically destroy anything that's in front of him, hopefully. Beautiful little attack stat of 138, which is really good, actually. The attack, but special attack not so much. But this guy's going to be able to take on some Pokemon that we don't want to knock out. Our team's getting pretty big, so we need to have a Pokemon that we really just kind of take in for reasons that we need to take stuff out. Now, Digrat has, of course, played through this game way much more than we have. She is currently on her way to Winden, which is the final city. But we do know that the next gym, according to Digrat, is an Ice Gym. And so we have a couple of Pokemon that are on the team here that are going to be really good against the Ice Gym, mainly because they have the fighting type. And so, or they have some good fighting moves. And we've been, giving them some TLC. So we're going to advance through the route. We're going to see what we can get to. Our goal is to get to this next gym and to step into as much plot as possible. The last little bit of plot we saw was Bede getting hauled off by the gym leader for the fairy gym, because Bede's pink, as the wonderful gym leader informed us. Opal's a trip, guys. We got more plot. Oh, wow. Hey, DB Master, how's it going? The badge collecting going well? We think that it is. Sword and Shield. Where are they now? Many questions. Look at the tapestries and all the places. Okay. Explosions. That happens. Okay, so here is where the story goes off the rails, I guess, because Pokemon stories always go off the rails. Power Spot. What's wrong? But there's a gym in Hammerlock, so they should Dynamax anyways. That's okay. See you complete in the finals. Investigation of the quaking to the adults. These don't look like adults. These look like adults in training. Head to Search Chester, get that gym badge. Oh, Mag Synchro. Okay, there's Hop. We're gonna run away from Hop because explosions are like more what we want to deal with. So let's run to the explosions. I would dare say that they happen somewhere in this area. Okay. So the power plant doesn't have smoke coming out of it. Interesting. Okay, well, unfortunately, the plot only gets put on our shoes when we want it not to be on our shoes, apparently. So, we're going to move forward then. Onward to, most likely, a scripted fight with Hop. If I had to guess. Then that mad quiz, lost it ever since the word, caught up to you again. Come with me to Route 7, I could use a bit of competition to motivate me. Alright, sounds like Hop's ready to have another fight. Oh! There's another Pokemon Center. Hey, we must go in here for science. Wait. Go in for science means talk to all the people. That's... okay. Having a 10 Pokemon team against the Chant? Okay, interesting. Ooh, TMs. Oh, okay. Terrains and things and TM things. We're not going to be able to afford all these. So we're going to have to come back to those. Hey, new stuff we can buy. We're here to buy. Why are you... Ultra Balls. Oh, gimme. Alright, Ultra Balls. We're gonna go to 57 Ultra Balls. And some Hyper Potions. We already were able to buy those. So we are absolutely glad to have those balls because we're going to be able to catch so many more things. Somewhere there's a vendor that sells Dusk Balls, and I want to say it's here in Hammerlock. But we really don't need them right now, so we'll just go toward Hop. Alright, Hop. Out on the Route 7, which isn't even showing up on our screen, on that little loading screen. Alright, here's another bridge. Perhaps we'll have some more feathers. Okay. Oh, there's a Hop, though. Alright. Treasure's gonna get strong. Okay. We try to lay us in battle against you. Okay. Well, we've been kind of disappointed in Hop. He's not a bad rival, per se, right? Pangoro. Latest and greatest team. Okay. Moldbreaker. Night Slash might be our best bet. Because Trevenant is Wood Ghost, Grass Ghost. So we know like these three moves won't work at all. So Night Slash it is. Hey, we chose great. We chose successfully. The way you battle reminds me of Lee. Okay. Leon is his brother. Alright, Galaridays to 44, Gyarados to 49. Here comes a Snorlax. Well, no, we're not going to trade out for Snorlax. Snorlax is going to take a Vital Throw. Oh. If the new green screen was here yet, guys, you'd be able to see the disappointment on my face. But it's not here yet. Alright, Vital Throw. Instead of hitting the wrong button, let's hit the right button. And, like, hit Snorlax back. And, yeah, there we go. Lots of damage. That's the way that last turn should have gone. Alright, so here we go. 48 on Pangoro. Awesome. Panda Man's leveling up. Heatmore. We'll switch out. We'll just go for the easy win here. And we'll just issue out an Earthquake. The animation for Earthquake's pretty cool too, I gotta say. Super effective on the fire type Heatmore. And Bolton coming out. Alright. And we're gonna Earthquake out the Bolton. So Bolton, a Heatmore, a Trevenant, and a Snorlax. Hey Chadley, how's it going, man? And a Rillaboom. Okay, so we'll switch out the Rillaboom to Fire Rabbit because he doesn't get out much these days. A lot of the things we're fighting just don't really. Good morning, Digrat. Yes, we're beating up Steve's cousin. We are about to set fire to a Rillaboom. Alright, but Cinderace, which is what our Fire Rabbit is now, has one of the coolest abilities ever, Pyro Ball. It's amazing to watch. And, of course, it does really good damage, so we're okay to use it. And of course, if you guys are not familiar with Chadley, definitely recommend watching his stuff. He's a family-friendly streamer. He does have a mature audience Twitch as well. It's going good. Maybe a little delayed, out of data for the next 8 days for your phone. Oh, you know, the holidays tend to do that to phones. I'm surprised that Digrat and I haven't really hit our cap yet. Data plans on iPhones and smartphones and all that. Yes, we're unlimited, but we get throttled when we hit a certain limit. Digrat does bring up a valid point. It's kind of hard for us to tell our coverage isn't really what we'd like it to be. So I want to battle Lee. I want to take on my brother, but not just that. I want to beat him. I want to be the one who beats the unbeatable champion, and I'm going to. You gotta have high hopes. Go have high hopes there, Leon, and just realize that your record against us has been like 0 and lots. All right, so we got some trainers walking around. We got some glittery things. It's not your fault. Your daughter got a new phone and didn't realize that backing up to the cloud was off of Wi-Fi. Oh, that would, yeah. Now, hey, Sally! Lurking Sally.
Sally.
Good morning to you, Sally. I'm glad you got a lot of rest yesterday. When you
tell her she has a Pokemon like Steve?
No, I did not tell Sally that she has a Pokemon like Steve yet.
My Corviknight.
Yeah, I know you're Corviknight. You're Sally Sue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sally Sue the Corviknight on Digrat's game. She's been naming Pokemon once she figures out who they remind her of a bit.
No, I don't think a big old steel bird reminds me of them. It's a girl bird. And
it's a girl bird, and it looked very pretty.
Well, yeah, it's awesome.
And it's very colorful. It's Gigamaxed, and it looks like it's got tats because of the red outlines and highlights. I definitely could see that being a Sally. Alright. I digress. I got way totally off kilter there. Alright. I forgot what we were talking about. Sally says, "Aw." But yeah, one of these days we'll be able to get back to another group stream with me and Digrat on the other challenge, and we'll be able to show off all of Digrat's new Pokemon she's been getting. She's almost beaten the main plot of the story, which I have a lot of catching up to do, but we'll get there. I'm hoping this Cutie Fly, this Rabombi, I want to say it's half fairy, but I don't know. So if it's half fairy, it's flying type though. I don't think we have anything on Panda Man that's actually going to do good for us. So let's go Pokemon. And we'll go to Butterfree. But yeah, so yeah, definitely would hit your data plan really fast, Chadley. Though, you know, that kind of happens. I'm kind of guilty of that a little bit. So where I work, there's so many Wi-Fi networks, from like ones we have to test, to ones that are there for guest services, for ones that are all there. Oh, thank you, Digrat. She just showed me that Cutiefly is not flying, it's bug type. It just looks like it's flying because it's a bug. But because of that, when I'm at work and I'm trying to do anything on my phone away from my desk, which is where the primary connection is, I wind up turning off my Wi-Fi. And then I'll come home, and after turning off my Wi-Fi, I won't realize that I've turned it off. And I'll do like 5 billion things on my phone, and I'll be like, man, why is this so horrible at home? And it'll come to my attention that I'm, you know, just chilling on 1 bar or 2 bars of LTE, if I'm lucky, 2 bars. We beat the model. The model type of trainer's odd. You kind of get the feeling, because this is supposed to be, you know, what the dev team thinks of Europe, I guess, if you think about it, right? So there's like airplane pilots and models just sort of walking around everywhere. Alright, so I don't think we have a Galvantula in our database, but we definitely don't have one of these guys beaten either. Oh, there's a Meowth. Maybe I have to switch out to Pikachu up front at this rate. Actually, we might have to pull him out of a box. Oh, Corvusquire. Okay. Well, Knight/M. He doesn't have the metal typing yet that Corvus Knight gets. I do like the Corvusquire line, though. It reminds me of Steelix. And, not Steelix, gosh, I'm having a total brain fart. Skarmory. Rufflet. Yeah, let's see if we got anybody that can actually... Nope, because we got Galaridays team. Alright, that's okay. I do like the look of Rufflet. It's funny to watch the little bird. It's got that great Carmack kind of thing. You name your Corviknight after Midi from... Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it works really good, actually. We beat Cabby Bruce. If he's the Cabby, then I would dare say that probably what happens with these Corvus Squires and Corviknights is they come by with a basket, and you ride in the basket, and the cabbie's like on the bird, like in the saddle, maybe.
Picture of the bottom corner when you fly. That's
So you know,
bottom right hand corner.
is there two people in the bottom right hand corner though, Digrat?
No, there's a cabbie on his back, and he's carrying a basket in his mouth.
Oh, okay. So there is a rider in the little loading screen then. We have 17 berries on the ground. Wow. We got so distracted. That's worth a screenshot. we'll shake it one more time, see if we can get more than 17 berries. Nope, but that's pretty good. Meta Knight if it was Val. Oh yeah, Meta Knight. That's a good name for it too. Absolutely. Greedent. Greedent actually, I was watching another streamer, and it was one of those just random recommended videos, and apparently Greedent's got a pretty good stat spread if you can trick room. Whoa. Okay, the Greedent just took out our Pangoro. What just happened? Did we not heal right or something? Did we... Oh no, he used counter on us. I'm watching it on a replay. I had to see what just happened there. Oh wow. We just got one shot by a Greedent. It's like a little pudgy Wobbuffet, my goodness. Okay. Gotta watch. Here I am talking about how Greedent was this cool moveset, and sure enough, it doesn't even need Trick Room to set him up, apparently. Just a nice, well-placed counter with an idiot trainer behind the Pokemon fighting him, and lo and behold, Greedent can one-shot something that's 20 levels higher than it almost. Wow, all 17 berries are gone. That's unfortunate.
I told you running was the best option.
Took all the berries away.
Yep.
Yuck.
I told you. Now it's committing to video.
Alright, we got the Meowth just sort of hit the wall there, so that's not too bad. Oh, and we just ran into the other Meowth. From one Meowth to the other one. Okay. And running away from that guy. No reason to fight him, really, other than effort values, and those are... Oh, quick balls. I'm so happy to see quick balls. Oh, wait a second. I know what that is. It's a Morpeko! These things are so awesome. I just... Of all of the Pikachu knockoffs, this is my favorite by far. I just like the way they have it set up. Ooh, we crit catch the first quick ball we throw. I'm good with that. Guaranteed catch. Morpeko is caught. And... as it eats the seeds stored up in its pocket-like pouches, satisfying its constant hunger, it's also generating electricity. Full belly mode. So we caught one on full belly mode. Alright. So next, if we see another one, we're going to have to catch it in hangry mode so we can get both Pokédex entries.
There's two?
Oh yes, Digrat. I made the horrible and / delightful discovery that Pokemon with different forms and things get more than one entry in the Pokédex. It's really bad because shinies get their own entry too. Yep. It has the same number. It's just denoted that it's a shiny entry. Yeah. Digrat actually caught a Greedent the other day, guys. Turtle Club, she just was doing what I was doing, shaking a tree. And out of nowhere, this Greedent basically dive bombs her, comes out all pink looking. And yeah, first shiny Digrat's ever seen in a game. And it's Greedent. So that's pretty awesome that she saw one. I think you still get the other form of Morpeko in the decks. Maybe check it out. Okay. I'm hoping that's correct, but let me check. A to Z. Oh, rip. You can't do page up, page down in the decks. You can do it in other places. Morpeko. Okay, so you do get both entries from the get-go. Hey, I had the same heart attack you did. Hangry mode. Intense hunger drives it to extremes of violence. It is converted into dark energy.
I identify with Morpeko.
Digrat says she's a Morpeko in some ways. Alright, so here we are. Now, Digrat and I usually have no problem muddling through certain places. But this route in particular, Route 8, it's not exactly the most confusing route, but it's fairly confusing. Why did we hit the dark move against the fighting type Pokemon? Okay, we are not running away. We're tactically swapping out our Pokemon. But thank you for that, DB Master, because I was seeing several people, including Austin, or John Austin Plays, or Austin John Plays. He was commenting on how they had multiple Pokédex entries, and I was like, oh, that's wonderful. Twitch, Twitch, Twitch. And wasn't expecting that. Now, what about the Galarian forms, though? Because I know the Kanto and Johto and other version forms have another Pokédex entry as well. I'll have to go check that out with my Meowths. Well, I can't check them out with my Meowths. My Yamask, though, I think I can check to see if they have, if they're unlocked from the jump as well, or if you got to do both. Alright, we're going to throw a Ultra Ball at this Girder. He's knocked down pretty low. Awesome. And we need to save, and we also need to go check. You get to get both regional forms to... Okay, so you have to get both regional forms. Okay, that's what I was concerned about slightly. And we have enough in our episode 10 box to catch 2 more Pokemon before we get our box cap. Oh, wow. Alright. Girder, run away. Pangoro, run away. We might be better off switching another Pokemon in front. So we do have to get the other forms though. Alright, let's see. Let's swap Butterfree up front. She'll do a little bit better around here. And this is... We do have a certain Pokemon we absolutely want to catch over here. This right here is kind of like a haha moment. This is Trolltendo at their best. Checking out glowing Pokemon dens in the wild area will help you store up Watts. If you climbed all the way up here, you're likely the sort to investigate every nook and cranny. So keep that curiosity out, search every last den. Yeah, this is Nintendo saying you shouldn't be up here. This was a waste of your time. Without saying it's a waste of your time. So, yeah. Okay. We have a trainer. Let's go ahead and switch out Flagon up there. Actually, we'll just use Flagon for the rest of this little area. The health of our Pokemon is about to be examined by Dr. Joanna. And Azalea happens to be part poison, and Earthquake will do a nice little even number on her because it won't be not very effective because of the poison type. If she was grass type, it would have been bad for us. Hatchram. That's going to be Psychic. Well, Pangoro is really our best part there. We'll see. Might have been better off just Earthquaking with Flagon. Here's Hatchram. And I don't remember what Anticipation does. Interesting. Okay. So the Pokemon senses an opponent's dangerous moves. It'll warn if your opponent knows a one-hit KO or a super effective move. Well, I don't know if I would consider that exactly useful or not. Hey, it's Dusclops. We already have one. I think. Yep. So we'll go ahead and Earthquake it. Get some good experience points out of it. Will-O-Wisp. Ugh. Okay. That's fine. We're kind of getting where we needed to camp out anyways, so being burned kind of hurts, but we can get past it. Earthquake! Take it down a notch. Oh, whoa. Man, that attack stat reduction from burning is just... So if you guys didn't know, when you're burned, there's two things that happen. Your attack drops, and you take the damage over time. And as you can see, the difference between the Earthquake stat hitting twice, it just was, that's a huge reduction for going down a level in fighting power. Is there anything in this pit that we need to be worried about? Apparently not. Okay. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why burning is such a good competitive strategy, because it starts doing the damage, especially if you've got an offensive move that's a guaranteed burn. Because then you get... Yeah, being burned reduces your attack, Digrat. Yeah. I try to. There's a Soul Rock just kind of floating around there. We're just nicely avoiding him. those girders just not gonna say no and take it. Alright. Flagon. And your burn. Let's go Dragon Claw. And then remember to camp after this. Oi. Maybe we get lucky and hit him with Fissure. Not a guaranteed hit. Oh. We'll take it though. Yeah. So Fissure is a 30% accuracy. 30% accuracy, and we've used it twice on stream, and each time we've hit with it. So I feel like our odds with this move hitting are pretty good for us, but I also feel like there's a strong chance that we're using up a whole lot of luck using it. Let's go ahead and get our camp set up, get some cooking going on. And we're going to I want to say large leak. I don't know if that's actually a hold item for Farfetch'd. I think it may not be. Alright, we're gonna use the fried food, and because it goes well with greasy components, we're going to use the Chesto Berry, and we're going to start cooking with these, and we're going to hope for Caparaja, but we don't really need Caparaja for this one. Fire stoked as good as we can. We may not get the next tier of flame. Here we go. And you want to slow it down a little bit. And then we're going to stir. Stir just fast enough to get them sparkles. And then you want to time it to where you get right there. And we'll inner stripe. And hopefully we'll get Caparaja class. Usually getting a fairly decent component, pairing your berries well with it. Dry fried food curry. Okay. We're looking for yellow with some stripes in it. And looks like we got Milcery class. Alright, well, we did have lower quality ingredients. So that does affect your classic curry. But it does heal. It did take off the status effect that we had on all of our dudes. So if we go to our Pokemon team here, we'll see all the guys are filled up, all the gals are filled up, and they don't have any status. User's level minus target's level plus 30. Okay. So in that case, it was like a 40% accuracy. Okay, that's a lot better than what it used to be, because it used to be just a solid one from like Gen 1, Gen 2. Man, these girders are surprisingly fast. Though it's kind of hard to take them seriously with their Patch Adams like nose. I mean, they seriously look like they run a free practice clinic in a movie. Alright, so around the bend, off the edge, down here, around the bend, and just stop. Luxury balls. And get ambushed by a Haunter. Ooh. Wait, what? We are going to throw a quick ball, because even though it says we have one, and that's because we had Digrat trade us one so she could have it evolved into Gengar. So we're going to quick ball this one. Hopefully it'll stay home with us. There we go. And we're going to need to do some box juggling real quick. No nickname to the Haunter. He goes into a box. It's a ghost in a box. And we're going to grab all these peoples and put them over here in the expected episode 11 box when we get there. But boy howdy, look at this. So far we're booking it between the off-screen and the on-screen time. We've got a whopping 24 Pokemon that we've caught. Not all of them specifically needed for this game. Oh, here's our favorite new Pokemon in all Galar though. This is the Phalanx, guys. Phalanx. Spartans attack. They just got the Roman soldier thing going on. We're gonna start off with this one last quick ball we got, and hopefully it'll catch him. But if not, we're okay. Fissure will miss no matter what. Okay, that's good to know too. It's not a good reversal attack. And isn't it also true that Dynamax Pokemon you can't hit with it either, right? So check these guys out. They are 5 Pokemon combined to 1. So kind of like Dugtrio, right? But unlike Dugtrio that's like always bound together, Phalanx can kind of move. 5 of them are troopers, 1 is the brass. The brass orders are absolute. And we're not going to give them a nickname, but we're all going to check out their summary because they got some really cool, fun moves. So, no retreat, first impression. No retreat, super buff. Buffs every single one of their stats, but they can't use any switch out moves. They can't actually use baton pass. They can't do any of that, and they can't escape. First impression, look at this. Great power only works the first turn each time the user enters battle. So it'd be good to be able to switch them in and out to kind of juggle that move. But it's a 9100 bug move, which is amazing as well. And then of course your usual stuff that you want to see on a Pokemon like this, endure and reversal. So your expectation would be to like start off with no retreat, then endure, then reversal, and then possibly reversal the rest of the fights. But yeah, this guy is just, he's just great. But we're gonna put the wrong button. We're gonna hit save by accident. We're gonna go to Pokemon, then box. We're gonna make sure he gets into the episode 10 box. Alright. But yeah, I'm really excited about what Phalanx can do in like ranked battles. Have to head out. Alright, Sally, well, enjoy your day. Thanks for popping in with us. We appreciate it. And we will see you later. We will be streaming tomorrow again at this rate. And so hopefully, well, she didn't even give us the time of day, this one. But yeah, we will see you tomorrow, Sally. So thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Backpacker Barbara sends out a Dreepy. Dreepy, of course, is a dragon Pokemon and ghost type. You can tell he's more dragon than ghost, but Dragon Claw will do double damage to him, so bye-bye, Dreepy. And Volibee. And we still don't have anything for flying types, really. If we had a rock move, we could throw a rock at him, basically. But we'll just keep Flagon out there for Volibee. Alright. And Dragon Claw on the Volibee. Just about took it out. Whirlwind. Okay. Whirlwind wouldn't work on Phalanx. Fissure will fail in max raid battles, but if the Dynamax is shield up, The shield will take out 2 bar. Oh. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So it does have a usage in raids. And that's expect... So follow-up question then, DB Master, would be, does Fissure actually have to beat the low accuracy to take out those 2 bars, or does it just take out the 2 bars for grins? Because that's useful. I like moves that I'm finding that actually take out shield bars, because that gets annoying, especially on 5 stars. Hello, Rufflet. You are the cousin to Vullaby. And we are going to Dragon Claw you. I'll have to test that out if we don't have the answer for that, because that's potentially useful if just using Fissure just works. Yeah, that's fair though. I mean, that would take a bit more testing, but I, for one, if it's a non-Dynamax move that takes out multi-shields, I like the idea of it. I know that Feint supposedly will do damage past the Dynamax shields. Tobie Tomorrow. Here we go. It's another Pikachu knockoff. And we will Earthquake it away. It's super effective. And we've taken out the electric Super Ball. Between me and my partner was off. Unfortunately so. Alright, there's a Crustal up there.
Dude.
And we have Phalanx here. We'll dodge them. And a King's Rock. Pick that up. Go around the Phalanx. So we're out of the maze finally. So the next thing is to take out this Crustal. We'll switch to Inteleon. Because well, that's our other game. Okay. Pangoro. Pangoro should be able to beat it up. Because Fire Rabbit really won't work. Flying really won't work. So we need to use Fighting to just break the rock on his back. It's a wild Crustal. It's a guaranteed encounter. Pretty sure we have a couple of these that we caught during raid battles last night. Oh, I stand corrected. We do not. So, well, now we're only 9 levels higher than it. So I think low sleep won't kill it. Nope, no damage from the low sleep. Rock slide. We're still pretty good back and forth on that. So low sweep again. Alright, so now we should be able to... Oh, X-Scissor. I think it's pretty bad for us. That's not that bad, okay. Ultra Ball this guy. If we don't catch him, we'll switch over to Butterfree to put him to sleep. Or to Gallaride to put him to sleep. Okay. We caught him, alright. So this guy was a guaranteed encounter. He's always there. Gyarados level 50. Hey, we're making some pretty good progress on that. Some Crustal to the box. And over here is Brick Break. Kind of funny where it's at, considering you have to basically go through a brick bug to get here. And the last thing that we have in this little area is this wonderful partner battle. And so swap Pokemon out to here. So Flygon having Earthquake, Butterfree being a flying type, I think we'll be able to make fairly short work of this fight here. Worker Jordan sent out Excadrill in Hippowdon. Alright. Sandstream, great move from Hippowdon. Very annoying for me to have to deal with. Super effective Earthquake though. No effect on our Butterfree because it's flying. We'll use Air Slash on the Hippowdon because it should be super effective against the ground type there. Ground Slide, really bad against Butterfree because it's taking 4 times damage. But there's the Excadrill out. And we'll get the flying move. You struggled on this fight. This fight, this is the second game file that I've got on this fight, and it was not an easy fight at first. That's why I did the pre-strategy for a second, because I knew kind of what was coming up, and it's still really rough because the Sandstream, because we're about to see a couple more Pokemon come out. If I remember right, yeah, another Steel type, and I think another Ground type. No, 2 more Steel types. So, only because of the fact I was here beforehand am I even able to really pull this part off. And Lucario, I want to say we're not going to get anywhere hitting him with any of these moves, but I'm going to try it. Oh, the fake out's so horrible. If I can at least cause a flinch. Nope. At least we can't have fake out kick us this time. And we're just going to cross over to the Berserker. Now I think the Earthquake's going to take him out though. But yeah, Steel types are known for being really strong against a lot of things because they're one of those balance types, right? So Steel, Dark, and Fairy were all added to the game to kind of rebalance the game a bit. And they sort of, they didn't quite overreact with Steel and Dark, but they were pretty strong on that. Alright, so here's another camp. We don't have to even set this one up. It's there for you to use with NPCs. We're going to pick up this terrain extender over here. Always explore if you see what looks to be a nook and cranny somewhere, guys. And we're going to go to this camp so you guys can see it, because this Pokemon camp has some of the most awesomest Pokemon around. And that, of course, is the evolutions. So there's Vaporeon, Glaceon, Umbreon, Espeon, Jolteon, Leafeon, Flareon, and of course Eevee itself. And here you have a full boat of campers. And if you're trying to do higher level stuff, this is something else we discovered recently. If you click in the right stick, you can actually like crouch down to talk to smaller Pokemon. But these 3 NPCs, they don't really pony up the berries well, and they also their timing's off. So I don't recommend crafting with them, especially because we're about to get really quick to a Pokemon Center. Good old Route 8 here still. I don't believe there's a fishing spot over here off of this bridge. But there is a Pokemon over here in the snow that we want to catch. Look at that Sneasel. It is running after us. Let's see here. Well, I know what the fight's about to be. Because it's a cop. So cops have the interesting quirk, if you can call it that. They get the little dogs for their Pokemon. So we know that there's only 2 dog Pokemon really in this game, other than the legendaries, of course. And that's Arcanine and Growlithe line and the Yamper Bolton line. So we have Hail coming up. We have Arcanine. And we're going to get it wet by Hydro Pump and hopefully hitting it. And awesome, we got that. And because we know in this case, since that was an Arcanine, we guessed, we got right. I couldn't remember which ones they were, which order rather. But we're going to go ahead and switch over now to the Flygon, which can take out the Bolton in one hit. So switch Pokemon to Bolton, Flygon, and Digrat. Eevees, I don't think are dogs. I think they're more supposed to be foxes. Earthquake, the lightning type here, the electric type, and it's out. Alright, and they couldn't compete. Yep. They could not compete with us at all. So, we're going to go out into the nice sweeping appearance here. So we have come up here pretty good. And there's really, we're gonna hit up this Pokemon Center and we'll be catching all the plot this place has to offer on the next episode of the stream series, guys. We have about 2 minutes left, so we're gonna go out and try to, we're going to sneak in a little bit piece of plot, itty bitty, potentially. I'm here to buy, and he's not selling anything we really want. What we really want is a vendor who sells quick balls, but that's all I know is that it's the Watts sellers out in the Wild Zone, and of course, like most random items, you can get them through Pokejobs also, as Digrat's informing me. But what we're trying to get to spawn is a big old scoop of ice cream. There we go. So there is an actual trader inside the zone that will trade for one of these things. It's Vanillish, I think it is, or Vanillite. Vanillish, yeah. Which is another one of those scary Pokemon things, if you think about it, right? They apparently they eat applins. And if they eat applins, then a giant flying ice cream cone that's Vanillish probably gets eaten too. At least Gyarados is going to crunch on it and hopefully knock its hit points into the yellow. Yeah, there we go. Acid armor. Melt itself down and make its defense rise up. Okay. And it's on a health restoration clock. Nice. Oh, Gyarados, you're getting sleepy, buddy? I'm getting a little sleepy, too. We're going just a little bit over on stream, guys, by the rate I'm seeing here. Alright, there we go. Click. We got the Vanillish. And we go trade it for this awesome Pokemon that I do have to applaud the Pokemon Company a little bit. Nintendo, Game Freak, Creatures Inc., who's apparently no longer partnered up if you've been following the news. But in this particular game, a lot of the version exclusives, not all of them, but a lot of them, can be acquired through trades. He wants to catch a Vanillish, but catching Pokemon is a young person's game. Says he'll give us a throw for a Vanillish. We just happen to have this Vanillish. We'll go ahead and trade it for throw. I kind of like how they work that in. I mean, it really helps a lot with the way that works. But here we go. We have Red Dose. And I believe the other one is, if you are on Pokemon Shield, you get Blue Bop. Throws belt, grows darker as it absorbs its wearer's sweat. Interesting. But this is where we're going to call the stream today, guys. Turtle Club, thank you for watching. DB Master, it's been a pleasure having you with all these videos that we've been doing here. Thank you for coming in and kind of helping guide us in this Pokemon journey since we've been away from the mainstream Pokemon for quite some time now. And Chadley and Sally, thank you for popping in, for viewing, and for lurking. And a shout out to all the other lurkers that are out there, because I know we have quite a few that come in and just kind of chill. I get told, hey, yeah, we were lurking during that video, and I'm always thankful for that. But we will be here tomorrow, guys, at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time once again for some more Home for the Galaridays as we take on everything that Sirchester has to offer, including its gym in this snowy field. I'm going to have a good night. You all have a good morning, good breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Whatever you're about to do, of course, have a good one. And thanks for watching. Take care, guys.